Hello, and once again, my boxing enthusiasts, and welcome to another edition of Boxing Predictions. Uh, this upcoming weekend, we have some really good fights to talk about, and I will try to predict their outcome. Okay, let's start right away. The first fight is a super welterweight 10 rounder, and it features the undefeated Polish prospect Maciej Sulecki, who is fighting the veteran, we can say, Michi Munoz of Mexico. Michi Munoz. And Sulecki, even though he doesn't have so many knockouts yet on his resume, in his last fight he pulled off a big upset when he stopped the previously undefeated Hugo Centeno Jr. And this fight, I don't see it going any different because Munoz is on the slide, and he has lost already. He hasn't fought between 2011 and 2016 actually. He has been stopped 4 times already in 6 losses. So I think Sulecki will have an easy fight, an easy night against him. So my prediction is a 6th round TKO for Maciej Sulecki. And there is the second big fight on Saturday is a bantamweight WBO eliminator between Zolani Tete of South Africa and Arthur Villanueva of the Philippines. This one was really hard, I think, is hard to predict because both guys are really elite level fighters, and but they are quite different in that Tete is more of a classic puncher with skills, while Villanueva is not really a hard puncher, but he's a very good boxer, and he's only been beaten once so far but it was a disputed, a controversial loss to McJoe Arroyo by technical decision, where some people thought that Villanueva actually deserved to win. So this will not be an easy night for Tete at all, but it seems that the move up in weight has only done good for his power, and he hasn't lost now since 2012, and 2 of his 3 losses were really close and disputed decisions, and one of them he lost because he got a point deducted or 2, I'm not sure, and only one, it was one of his where he was quite fresh and green. He was stopped by his countryman, but who was back then the best flyweight in the world, perhaps Moruti Mtalane. So I think eventually I had a really hard time picking this fight, but based on Tete's power and his aggressiveness, I think he has a chance to win this by a late stoppage. So my prediction is a TKO in the 11th round for Zolani. And then there's a WBO World Lightweight title fight between Terry Flanagan of Great Britain and Petr Petrov, a Russian who is based in Spain. Petrov, he won his last fight, perhaps his best victory, a tainted one actually. Uh, it was against Michael Perez, but he had he headbutted Perez several times, but anyway he won by a corner retirement. He's also beaten some former names like Gamaliel Diaz and Marvin Quintero, and yeah, that's about it. He's been knocked out by Maidana only so far. And I don't think Flanagan will be the second man to knock him out. I don't think so. It's possible, but so I have Flanagan winning by unanimous decision. I have no doubt that he will dominate the fight. Maybe competitive, most likely will be, but I don't see Petro winning, especially not in Manchester on points. And there is a somewhat interesting super featherweight fight between two former greats or former stars of the super flyweight divisions. It was Christian Mijares versus Thomas Rojas, and of these two, it's Mijares who has aged best, I think. He's 35 and Rojas is 36, and Rojas is a solid fighter, but he has 14 losses actually. And Mijares has looked quite rejuvenated in his last fight, so. But I don't believe he will stop Rojas, so he will win by a decision, unanimous. And then a really, really good light heavyweight fight is a 10-rounder between Alexander Gvozdyk, who is 12-0, and Yunieski Gonzalez of Cuba. And this is a really big weekend for Ukrainian boxers, as we will find out a little later. So, yeah, Gvozdyk right now, he seems quite invincible, but he hasn't yet fought everyone, of course, at light heavyweight. But still, Gonzalez, he is a really good fighter too. I mean, but he he has lost to Ron Pascal in 2015, and then to Vyacheslav Shabransky, who quite recently was knocked out by Sullivan Barrera. So I don't see him winning this fight. This will be a good fight, I think, but eventually Gvozdyk will take over, and yeah, yeah. So the next fight, yeah. Anyway, my my prediction is that Gvozdyk wins by an 8th round knockout. And then there are some interesting fights here. Well, uh, oh no, sorry, that was something. My prediction is that Gvozdyk wins by unanimous decision. Yeah, and then there is a really big, perhaps the biggest British showdown of the weekend between Liam Smith, uh, who, when he, as the guy who was stopped by Salva Alvarez last year, and the new Welsh hope, light middleweight hope, Liam Williams. It's the battle of two Liams. Yeah, Liam Williams. He seems to be a really good prospect, and he has power, 11 knockouts and 16 victories. But I fear he may be a little too green, perhaps, for someone like Liam Smith, who has more experience. I would actually like to see Williams winning. I mean, upsetting Smith and by preferably by knockout. But I didn't dare to bet on it really because he hasn't. He is entering unknown waters for him. It's his first fight against one can say almost world class fighter. Uh, which Liam Smith, I guess, is on a smaller scale. And I think Smith may, be able to just keep him at bay, but it will be a close fight, I expect. In the end, I think Smith will get a majority decision, something like that. Yeah, it'll be a really good showdown. Williams is already being hyped, as the next, like the Lee Selby of the middleweight division. We'll see. I hope he turns out to be that good, but I don't know really. He's done really well at British level so far, so it's possible. And then the indestructible Ukrainian machine, Alexander Usyk, is fighting Michael Hunter, who is also undefeated. An American, quite good American fighter, but I don't think he is still of Usyk's caliber. So I expect Usyk to win this by a knockout, and that was the eighth round knockout. I had my Alexanders mixed up, so yeah, I don't know really that much about Hunter, but he seems like a really decent fighter. But decent is not enough, I think, when you're facing the beast like Usyk. So there you go. And then I think perhaps the best fight of this weekend is between the great Lomachenko and Jason Sosa. And Jason Sosa, his greatest victory was against Javier Fortuna, who was like, one of the biggest new stars in the featherweight divisions. But Sosa stopped him in the 11th round, and he took his WBA super featherweight title. And Lomachenko has been winning by stoppage lately quite a lot, but here I don't expect one. Uh, but I'm quite sure that he will still be able to win quite comfortably, but on points, no, Lomachenko. So because Sosa he drew against Nicholas Walters, while Walters looked like he had nothing to show against Lomachenko. So he's definitely young and strong and willing. So yeah, it's gonna be a really good fight. But I have Loma winning quite comfortably by unanimous decision. Yeah, so that was all for this weekend. Yeah, let's hope we get a really good weekend of fights. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.